welcome back to the channel. I hope you like that little intro that I put you guys there to get an idea of what we're going to be learning today. What we're going to be learning today is one of the best ways how you can strengthen your P, pulgar, or your thumb, if you don't know the Spanish term for it, to play melodies just like I did then. You might have realized that I was playing some chords like... So that was my melody. Kind of like what I was playing there with the melody. So I want to teach you how to do that today, and this is a really good exercise to just strengthen your thumb for any type of flamenco or rumba that you're playing, because this is really common using the P finger or the thumb to play melodies in flamenco style music. That's what we're going to be learning today, as well as this little arpeggio that I'm doing to kind of accompany what we're playing. So I'm going to teach you how to play that, where to put the accents, how to play it louder with your thumb, how to do that little passage, and then how to do the really cool ending of slowing down like. Now when I played that little demo section, I was kind of improvising a little bit, so it might sound a little bit different from exactly what we're going to learn, but that was just to give you a general idea of what I want to teach you guys today, which is kind of how to be a little bit more free and just build melodies with your thumb based on the chords that you're playing. And it doesn't really have to be the exact same notes that I played. You can improvise with the chords that you're playing, but it's just as long as you can get that melody with the thumb, that's what we're looking for today. So let's get into it. Before we teach you everything else on how to play the chords and all that, I wanted to get you on the basic arpeggio pattern that I'm using here. Now this is quite simple. If you get this right, you can alter it and customize it based on the chords that you're playing, because each chord is on a different set of strings, but the arpeggio pattern stays the same. And what it is, so let's pretend I've got an A minor chord here, so I'm going, that's the strings that I'm playing, from 5 to 1. Now what I want to be doing here is P going on my bass note, so P, and then A, but then instead of going separately, we're going P, A, and then M and I together, so that makes a little chord on its own, a little harmony. So you got now, the specific rhythmic pattern that we want to be doing with this is, so one set of P, A, these two, P, A, both of them, but then to finish off is P, A. So all together, it sounds like this. That's what creates the rhythm of the time that we're in. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you might notice that that last one is just, doesn't have the extra 2 notes at the end together. So it's one round, both of them, another round, both of them, and then just these two. Moving on to our left hand part here, the first thing that I want to teach you about is the bass that we're using here. So the bass melody is going. That's our bass melody there, and that's all being accompanied by the chords. And you might have noticed, if you haven't noticed this, it's all based off of the notes within the chord. So our first chord is A minor, and the notes being used here, this is a C on this 3rd fret here. So that's already a part of the chord, because you already have a C here anyway. So that's just a different octave on a C, which makes it a nice melody. And then your other melody is already within the chord, which is an E. So you kind of... alternating with these fingers. So if I was to put the diagrams here for you, there would be 2 different shapes. One of them is normal A minor, and then with the C down. The next few chords is the same concept again. This time our chord is a E major, but since we're not really using these two, we're only using our index finger here on the G sharp, which if you play the bottom E, G sharp, B, open second string, and open first string, you get that full harmony of an E major chord. And now we're using our pinky finger and our middle finger here on G sharp and B, alternating them to play those chords, to play those melodies while we accompany them. So it's so if I was to put diagrams here again for you, it would be, that's the first one, because you got, and then, so you got this shape, and then finally, you got that shape. And I would suggest when you do this, you keep this finger on, so it would more actually be kind of like this shape, because you want to keep that melody going. It's nicer than cutting it out and going. You see that kind of cuts the two notes out, but when you have these two in harmony with each other, it sounds a lot nicer. On to our next chord that we're using here. It is a D minor, and there's two different shapes because we're going. This is a shorter one because you're not doing it twice, you're just doing it once. But the first shape is just normal D minor. And then all you do is get your ring finger here, put it on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, which is an F, already a part of the chord up here as well. And it sounds like this. Because that's when you do. And all together with the D minor you have. And the funny thing is, after that you go straight back to, which we've already learned. And then you also do the E major one. And then you have this little passage that goes A, E, B, E, C, E, C sharp, E. And what that is doing is basically leading you to that D, or that D, which is accompanied by that chord again. So it's kind of looping itself a little bit. So you've got, if I go from here, you start here, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, and then same thing as this, 5th fret, you just go back to the D. And then for the ending, you do this, you slow down. You can just either finish on a normal A minor chord, or what I like to do, 5th fret here, first 3 strings barred with the A in the bass. If you really want to make it large, you can go put this ring finger on this other A as well, and you strum from the 5th string downwards, like that. But I just prefer to go 5th string and then the top 3 strings and roll it like that. Alright, so I want you to take everything we've learnt today, and now we're going to play everything at a slow speed. And what I want you to remember is to accent everything with your thumb. I already have a thumbnail. If you don't, just try to play a little bit louder with your thumb. If you have a thumbnail, that's great. It's already going to sound a lot louder. But this is not what I want. That's not what I want. I want to hear this. You see how I'm accenting my thumb, especially with the downbeat. So the downbeat is the first note of each bar. So it's... You still want to have the other ones loud as well, but the downbeat should be really nice and strong. Ready? We're going to do it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Next chord. Get ready. And next. Intersection. That's it. That's the whole thing that we just put together. if you got a little bit confused, go back and watch that again, because we've got the tabs there for you as well to make it a little bit less confusing. But I hope you can use that and clear things up a little bit with the help of those tabs, and start playing this, start practicing it at a slow tempo like I just did. Don't try to speed it up to what I played in my other videos. Start practicing it slowly and then start making it louder, making sure that your thumb is the main melody and it's not being overtaken by the arpeggio that you're playing. That's another rumba lesson done for you guys. I know you guys love this style just like I do, which is why I've been teaching quite a few lessons on this. And as you know, we've been teaching Pharaon. We've done the introduction, this bit, and soon I'm going to post the actual first part of the song and then the second part, so you guys can learn the full thing with me. So we're still going around this area of flamenco and rumba and all that, because I know you guys love it and I love it too. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Keep practicing. I'll see you in the next video.